In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a kind of a parallax trigger using replays. That works really well to get some nice fluid head turns. First thing what we need to do is reset up the model. So you can see we've got the face, including the eyes, nose, mouth, eyebrows, all in one layer. I've made this independent and I've made it draggable. We've got this right hair. Again, everything is independent, and we've added a transform to this one. Left hair, we've done the same. We've added a transform. Top hair, we've made that one draggable. Hair in the center, we've added a transform to that one. The background face, we've also added a transform. You can either add draggable or a transform. All depends on if you want to adjust things, and I'll show you that now. So what we need to do now is make a keyframe. So we want the character to look over to the left, or her left, our right. So I'm going to drag the face over. Let's have a look. I want to drag top of the hair over. And now this is why I wanted to add the transform onto the other area. So like the right hair, we're just going to move position X. That doesn't need any other changing, so we can make a keyframe there. Oh, bear in mind that when you add the keyframes, it brings the draggable ones back. So we're going to add a position to the left hair. Actually, with this one, we're going to scale it on the X to make it thinner. Then we're actually going to bring that one over a little bit. And then, so anything that you've adjusted, you want to make sure you've put a keyframe on. So hair position, I've actually already adjusted this one. So this one, I'm going to move over to there, and we're going to rotate it slightly so it doesn't stick through. And keyframe that. Now I'm going to drag the face across. Oh, actually, before I do that, I want to do the actual face again. So we want to go move head across, and we're going to scale do the scale on the X. So it looks a bit more to the left. Now we're going to, then we're going to keyframe that one and that one. And then we're going to move the face across and the top of the hair across. Again, we could probably actually add the movement on transforms as well for the face and the top of the hair. But whichever way you want to do it. So like, now we've got the character looking left, and what I will also do is actually this is going to set everything back, but still let's put mouse input, because when she looks left, I want the character to also look to the left as well. So I'll press Ctrl 2 and make a keyframe. And then I'm going to set all this back in a second. So let's go. Zoom in here, and let's make this a couple of seconds. I want it to ease in. We can get rid of audio, face, head. All we really want are the dragger, the eye gaze, and the handles. So the two handles are the dragger and the eye gaze. So now you'll see that all move across. So these keyframes we want to be in line with here, so you want to stop, and then here we want a keyframe in everything going back to normal. So we put all the positions back to 0. This one as well. You'll see it all make that parallax type of move, and you can play around with this to get getting it to look exactly how you want it to work. I think I've missed one somewhere, but that'll do for now. So okay, so now what we need to do is take these keyframes. What's this one here? Anyway, we need to take these keyframes and create a take from keyframes. And that's going to give us a take, and now we can get rid of the short keyframes after there. We don't need them anymore. Don't think we need that one, whatever that is. So that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Then we want to select all these. And then everything we want to make a bit longer and ease out. So there we go. So you can see we've got a left, back, and then we can play around with the ease in and ease out to change the length of these, so make it a little bit quicker. So once those are set up, what we have to do now is create a replay trigger. Now on this replay trigger, we need to make sure that it's on stop and sustain replay. Now, while we've got the character, if we press this, we get a nice parallax look left animation, and then you can set this up for up, down, left, right, and not have to have that like kind of fast cut between the different stages. So yeah, thought we'd just share this with you. It's something that we've just done on a recent project we've been working on, and it helps to create a nice fluid animation. So here's an example of them all together. So you got look left, look right, look down, and look up. And these were done very quickly. You know, you can add a little bit more finesse and make them look really nice. You know, you can adjust the scale. So if you use the transform for the face, as it looks down, you can make it scale down or scale up or rotate in places, just to add those little extra finishes. But it's quite nice as well because the mouth continues to work fluidly, and all the eyes and blinks and eyebrows and everything all continue to work as well. Like I said, the left and right, I would have I'd actually redo that and move the hair over on both of those a little bit more. But this just gives an idea of how you can set up fluid head turns through triggers and replays.